Hey everyone, welcome back to Dragon Game Kid Fun Gaming. I am your host, Dragon Game Kid Fun Gaming. We've got several different voice options on screen. I'm just going to pick the one I use, English. So while I have this part set up, I'm going to kind of explain what's going on. We are playing Eden Zero Pocket Galaxy. There it is on screen. It's based on the anime and manga Eden Zero. And I'm a big fan of that. So, I'm basically doing a voiceover from over my original recording because apparently having my headphones on while recording mutes the actual recording so that it doesn't have any actual voiceover or any noise whatsoever. Apparently, so that's that kind of fun. So, if you enjoy Eden Zero, and I do actually have a playlist for this you can check out in the description, and I will put it there. So, if you want to check out the rest of the series, then check the description. But we are going to, and I'm going to kind of wait a little bit, but we're basically going to play through the story of Eden Zero. So for those of you who don't know what Eden Zero is, you probably are familiar with my Fairy Tail series. Fairy Tail is Hiro Mashima, the author of Eden Zero, second series, and it is basically like the three main series that he's done that he's really got a lot of recognition for. You have his very first one, Raven Master, which I really like that, and there's no games for it. Which sucks because I want to play some. And then we have Fairy Tail, probably his best known work, and I think Eden Zero is a little better, honestly. Now, of course, we're gonna play Eden Zero, which is the most recent, and as of this recording, is in its final arc, so it's pretty cool. As I said. Also, as I was typing the name, I found out the word dragon is restricted. I have no clue why, I'll be honest with you. But, of course, that's the thing. So, we are going to play through this. The tutorial is basically the first chapter of Eden Zero. And, let's get started then, shall we? Now, when I was recording this, I forgot that there needs to be a couple downloads. So, here, while this download screen is showing up, here's a little bit of what you can expect from the game. And not only from the game, but the story whatsoever. And after I recorded the episode, I found out how to roll, which will become very useful in the coming boss fights. Especially the boss fight that is shown on screen. Which actually didn't even take me that long to beat him. Now we're going to find out some of these scenes, and some of these scenes are a little changed from the anime and manga. And some of them are not. But we're going to play this, and we're going to figure out what the biggest secret of Eden Zero is. It's going to pick it. We're going to pretty much go onto the world of Granbell, and I'm going to kind of show you off a little bit. So, we have a couple of main characters of Eden Zero. Now we have Shiki, Weissteiner, Happy, which is brought over from Fairy Tail, just like Blue was brought over from Rave Master. And he also shows up as well. But we also have Rebecca Bluegarden, Homura Kogetsu, and so many other different characters. The bot you're seeing on screen is the mascot character for Eden Zero, Pino, which is probably one of my absolute favorites as far as the game series, and the series itself is pretty concerned. Now, some of this gameplay does include how we are going to battle with some of these characters, like Homura, and of course, Shiki and Rebecca. And towards the end of the episode, you're going to actually go ahead and see me switch between the two. Or maybe I switched out of episode, I'm not entirely sure. I may have discovered that out of episode. But if not, well, you're going to see me figure it out next episode. Or throw it off anyway. And this is not only showing our main crew of Eden Zero, it's showing the 4 shining stars, which you'll figure out what those mean. One thing to keep in mind is I will be limiting story spoilers to the game. So what I'm basically going to do is I've already read through the entire series already. Like I said, I'm at the final arc, watching and keeping up with it. I have volumes 1, 2, and 21. And it's got 23 volumes. Correction. Volume 19 is the latest I've got on my possession. So, that tells you a lot. We are for sure going to... We're in for a ride. Now, you guys have probably never watched or read Eden Zero, so I need to not spoil anything for you guys and let the game do the job. If you haven't already and you want to go check out the anime and manga, feel free to do so and support the official work. And of course, this is F. I switched to after the download was done, which took up most of my recording time, by the way, because I didn't notice about that. So we're going to go ahead and head to the tutorial. Like I've mentioned on, as I was just mentioning, so we don't get there in this episode, but when we get onto Eden Zero, it talks about a secret door that has quote-unquote Ethereon sealed behind it. You need authentication from all 4 shining stars to open the thing. Atop the door is a set of numbers. I'm sure I'll have that show again, but when that happens, I will tell you what that number sequence is, what it means, and its relevance. I will not tell you what Ethereon is, which recently got revealed. Another good example. Now, when Rebecca starts using her ether gear, later in the story, it's not going to happen right away. It's going to happen a little bit. And we may not even see it in this game. But I'm not going to reveal to you what it is, or the complicated bits of it at all. I might explain some of that if none of that makes any sense. So if you have any Eden Zero questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section, because I'm going to want to go and read them. Alright. It seems that this tutorial has loaded. So we're going to play through the story of Eden Zero. Enjoy. Oh, that star is moving. You know what that is? It's a dragon. A dragon! I think it's a comet. I fooled you, Shiki. But you won't know until you see it up close. There's much you'll never know if you stay here all your life. You need to go to lots of kingdoms, meet lots of people, and make lots of friends. Friends? The most important things in this world will stand by you always. A friend who sheds tears for you should be treasured forever. You mean Michael? But I can't shed tears. Machines don't have hearts. No, that's something everyone has. Everyone has a heart. Eden Zero, Pocket Galaxy. Alright. This game has Japanese voice acting but does not have English voice acting. I finished uploading in today's video. Oh really? I'm about to upload mine, Rebecca. Hey Rebecca, where should we go next? There's Happy, brought over from Fairy Tale. And he plays a different role in the series. Alright, so the ship that they're in is called the Aqua Wing. Oh, the star. It's called Planet Granbell. And it's like one big theme park. The guide said it's deserted. There's been no visitors for 100 years. That means no one's made a video here. This will get us tons of views. Plus, we can have some fun, right, Happy? Aye, sir! I'm never gonna say that again. I'll just put the voice clip of Happy saying it in future videos. It's called Aqua Wing. They basically do a YouTube channel. It's called Beecubing. Rebecca, there it is. I'm gonna wait for an opportunity to actually speak on it. Oh, the Granbell Kingdom. It looks even better than I thought. I heard it's just an old, deserted theme park. I'm gonna wait till one of the battle sections to explain the Aqua Wing stuff. Our first guest in 100 years! We have a guest! Boink. He kind of enters his way that way through the manga and anime. It's just through a different way. That's Shiki. That's our main protagonist. So I'll do a little bit more Eden Zero and some cool Hiro Mashima facts after when their battle sections start. Human? Are you a human? Oh, wow. So soft. Pew. Bonk. And he's dead. What is wrong with him? What? Will you be my friend? I want to be friend. No frickin' way! Why did you ask us to be your friends out of nowhere? My late grandpa told me to make lots of friends. Still, that was too sudden. You scared me. I've never met strangers before. Everyone here is one of my friends, including Michael. This is Miss Red the barmaid, John the tailor, and this is Michael. Hi, Michael. Nice to meet you, Miss Rebecca. Happy? So, where did you two come from? Blue Garden. None of that means much to you. Or should go to other kingdoms. You never left this island? I take care of everyone here. If I leave, there'll be no one to fix them. Well, technically yes and no. Yawn, I'm gonna sleep with all my might for a second. So you're the guy who just conk out that fast? This is so odd. Your expression, you're thinking, what is a human doing alone here? Alright, so what is going on there? Shiki is special. Demon King brought 10 years. I'm just gonna wait till the battle section to explain everything. Basically, I treated his own grandpa. By the way, him was the most respected of us, but he's broken now. Pretty much dead. I see. Alright, it's getting late. We have rooms upstairs you can stay in. You mind if I cut his hair first? It's really been bugging me. Alright then, we don't understand human taste. In that case, there's a sequence in between where they actually upload the video of them recording stuff at Blue Garden. or Planet Granbell, but that's got cut. Okay, so B Cube is basically their YouTube, and Rebecca and Happy pretty much upload stuff to B Cube. They're B Cubers, and that's pretty much a lot of the main stuff. Shiki, on the other hand, his name actually means 4 seasons. Hiro Mashima names his main characters after a season. You got Haru, spring, summer, or Natsu. Shiki, 4 seasons. He's also got Aki and Fuyu, winter and fall, respectively. So that's something to keep in mind here. And their ship is called the Aqua Wing, but their channel is called the Blue Neko Channel, or a Neko Channel. We're just going to call it that. But there you go. I don't think they expected me to run right to the center of town. But, well, you know what? We're going to run straight to the center of town. And I have no clue how much this is going to take as far as editing is concerned. If there is major fan services and stuff, I'll edit it and, censor it and whatnot. But that's pretty much the main gist of everything. We're about to get into the boss fight right here, so let me continue reading this. Me, who was recording this, did not think that this would happen, where I had to do voiceover. So, alright, come on, everybody, say something to him. Humans are the enemy. They look down on us. They see us only as tools. They don't care if they break us. I am not the tool. A virus. It has gifted us a sense of self, that we are not mere tools for humans. We will have our revenge on humanity. Bots will rule the world. Humans are the enemy. No exceptions. And now he's just kind of getting beat up there. I love how they pretty much used the exact same fighting animation. She called you all his friends. He said you were his friends. You can be friends with anyone. Human, machine, it doesn't matter. Wow. I guess we're not friends anymore. You are human, we are machine. We cannot be friends. And dun 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 dun. Obviously, because this is a game, and not just a game, but a mobile game, there is a couple of stuff that they have to do to mess with it. They can't, so there's a scene in the manga where Castletown and Shiki are fighting just like we are right now. And Shiki, he pretty much strikes into Castletown and breaks the floor beneath them. But that's not the case here, because of obvious reasons. And to fight for those tears, I will try to fix the audio recording next time as well. And you're going to get some real cool action sequences from Shiki for sure down the line. And some of them are in this episode, some of them are not. Alright. We are going to use our Ether Gear. Ether Gear is basically, for the most part, it allows us to channel ether, which is in the air, through our body. And not only just through our body, but we can harness it to use whatever powers that we learned. Shiki has gravity. Now, as I said before, Rebecca has one, but I'm not going to tell you which one it is. And not what that is. No, you're coming with me. We're friends, aren't we? Now, Ether Gear is said to be from the Dark Ages, not many people know it. But there's a lot of people, especially in the Eden Zero crew, that have Ether Gear. And humans can also have it as well. Wait, I thought this was a ship that can travel to other kingdoms. And this is going to be our main hub. Well, it is a ship, but, well, take a look outside. Huh? This is the Sakura Cosmos. My ship soars through space. Something you're going to keep in mind. I'm going to finish this. Do you understand the concept of space? Sure, I know about space. You know, the place full of floating stars? You're going to notice that the cosmos are also named after seasons in this as well. And I think it's going to be pretty cool when you actually understand it as well. Alrighty then. So we just defeated Castleton. He's right there. And they sent Shiki to space. And that's kind of why they had that little uprising. It was their promise, a plan of sorts. In this scene, I will read the rest of it out because it made me cry. If we just told him to go, he wouldn't have left. He would have tried to fix us. You all performed your parts well. The planets. So, humans and machines also run on ether. And Grand Ball's ether will deplenish. And that's what we're seeing right now. That it has completely vanished. People can still use ether gear on it, but machines, they're done for now. And Michael was basically saying that if it would make him sad and lonely, he never wanted a heart to begin with because he knew that eventually he'd be broken down. It's not confirmed that this is what happened to Ziggy, but, well, you'll see. All bots on planet Granville have seized all functions. And there are different cosmoses too. Right now we're in the Sakura Cosmos. That's the planet I came from? I really like how this looks. They were all my friends. They all lost it in the end, but they were all my friends. We get to see Shiki growing up. And thanks, guys. Thanks to all of you, I never felt lonely. This is my favorite character so far. My name is Zaume. You'll learn my identity eventually. Yes, you will. And she's probably my favorite character that isn't a part of the Zero crew. Think of me as the narrator of the tale. The boy with the Easter gear of gravity has left his homeland. What kind of fate will await him? Will he be the savior of the stars, or be one to rule it in darkness? Shiki Granbell, adventure calls your name. And that's it. That's every single piece of items that we have collected so far. And we are going to kind of look at our reward a little bit. Ooh, 580. I forget what the currency is called. I really do forget what the currency is called because we haven't really used it that much in front of the story. And original work Hiro Mashima, it's in bookstores. If you want, I would suggest supporting the official release, buying the official volumes, and catch up on the story yourself. We just finished chapter 1 of Eden Zero in the manga. So, there's Happy. He's brought over from Fairy Tale. Blue from Rave Master, the bearer of Rave, was brought over into Fairy Tale, and he was brought over as well into Eden Zero, but has a very minor role. Happy, he's still kind of part of the main cast, but he's not the mascot character. It's Ian Pino. So I think you're gonna really like. I think you're gonna like Pino for sure, and it's a play on EMP, electromagnetic pulse. But one of the main things is recently the anime had season 2 drop, and it's that Jin guy that showed up on the screen actually comes from that arc that's being animated. Was already animated and put out. And I seriously hope the anime does continue after the series ends for sure. Because I'd love to see a lot of my favorite moments actually make it to the animated screen. Now, there's a login bonus for me. But if you do want to get the game yourself, I got it off of Google Play. It's called Eden Zero Pocket Galaxy. And you can log in to get school outfits. But I personally just want the school outfit so they can get trained. Pretty cool. You got equipment as well. And I never could figure that part out, by the way. But here is to you can start the adventure by sitting in the cockpit. But here is the hub. And now we never got a full detailed look in the Neko, the Aquawing. Aquawing does make an appearance again, but never as detailed. We never really see it as much from the inside. We kind of see it from the cockpit point of view, not from anywhere else. So I have, or maybe that they do have stairs. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to relook. I think it's mainly just a bunch of steel doors and stuff. One of the big things that I want, I think that's pretty much everything major that I've talked about so far. And okay, so I did switch. I did figure out how to switch between characters. Rebecca is 10 times more useful than Lucy early on. Lucy Harphelia and Ellie, Richard Valentine from Rave Master is also very, very. Well, she does have her damsel in distress moments, but she's also pretty strong. Thank you all for watching the video and hope you subscribe.